about the lighting. What do you think about the lighting? Is the lighting good?
It's light.
It is. This is Jill for today. Hey, everybody.
Hey.
This is Signature Glass of Wine. Now, this is Saturday and not Friday, and we, it's been nuts all week.
Oh, that's good.
Delicious. Nuts all week. He has his face all done. He finished.
It's not done. I look like it's done.
Well, you finished up your treatment this week.
Yeah.
And it's so much better. He's got a problem area here, which he had before, where it was very red. And I don't know, he's going to get a hold of the doctor.
Yeah, I'm going to send the doctor a photograph on
Excuse me.
on Monday. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great thing about Kaiser. I'm sure it's that way with most medical things now. You can email your doctor, attach a photo or multiple photos, and our doctor, the dermatologist, is great. He gets back to you the same day.
He does. He's great. So we're going to check that out. But we're so happy that it's over with. And he looks good. It was not a fun experience, but now we're ready to rock and roll. So we have been trying to rock and roll. We have been trying to get out of this town for 2 months. And, well,
it's miserable everywhere.
It is.
My hands haven't been warm. My hands and feet have not been warm for 3 months.
It's rotten weather. It's cold. It's rainy. And we say, are we going to go away and spend, how much dollars at a hotel to sit in the room and look out at a rainy day when we can do that here for free?
You can't even look out the window because the rain is beating against it. So
that one place we stayed at, it was a pretty good rainstorm. And the water that was the sliding glass door, it was just slamming against the sliding glass door, and there was no way in the world you could see out that window.
And right now, the Oregon coast is a mess. They're having some monster waves out there. Actually, a couple of people have been swept out to sea.
Just gone.
Children, and
It's not.
And then we're having flooding. The major highway from Oregon into Idaho and
across the country.
Is flooded out and closed out in eastern Oregon. So, and then there's snow around. We were thinking about a little trip out to Astoria, and I looked at the weather forecast. Actually, snow on the coast.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. One day. So.
And yet we have a blooming cherry out there, which is blooming. It's like, what is going on? It's
more like a blooming idiot.
It's very confused. Okay. So it's been a crazy week. His face is done. And we have this water project, as you know. They're going to be building a water fluoridation and a pumping station. And as we get further and further into this knowingness of this project, the scarier and the scarier it's getting.
It becomes more and more of a nightmare.
Yeah.
They're going to build up that whole green space next to us up to, we think, the top of the fence. And then they're going to put their buildings on top of that. And they're going to open a walkway that comes right through our complex.
This man is going to become an advocate for us. And I'm going to become the S disturber.
Rhetoric.
The S disturber. So that's been kind of a bummer. It just has. And we just, every morning we get up and we look out there and we talk about it, and it's pretty much taking up, all of our time right now. Just
between
emotionally.
the cold and all the crap that's going on and everything else. We've had a tough week diet-wise too. But we lost. We had a weight loss. That was good.
You can tell them what you lost?
What did I lose?
3 pounds.
3 pounds. I lost 3 pounds. But we had
a few
significant cheats in there.
And I lost.
We went out to lunch a couple times.
We did. I lost 2.25 pounds.
Yeah.
So we're on our way, and that's all there is to it. Yeah. We're on our way. We're sticking to it. We're watching our points and
rhetoric.
Drink up, Driners. All right. And speaking of that, tonight we're having salmon and orzo and Brussels sprouts.
Yeah.
It's going to be a nice dinner.
And I even got some Mazithra cheese for the top of the orzo.
A little cheese there.
We've been having a void of Mazithra cheese in the Portland area.
So we can't get it.
But
so they got it now.
Anyway.
So the other day, now we're going to do both, I think, a little bit of venting on each other. And he says, oh God, what is she going to say? So the other day, do you remember the other day?
We're going to need a longer video.
Ranting about me. I can't even remember what it was. It's just like, oh my gosh. So the other day he breaks a glass, a wine glass, and I didn't know it was broken, quite honestly. I was in another room. You know what I'm going to tell him, don't you? So he cleans up this glass, and I don't know, was it a big mess? I wasn't even in. Okay. So a little later on.
I didn't even find any piece of glass.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Okay. So it's later on, and he says, "Oh no!" And I said, "What's wrong?" He says, "Oh my gosh, I think I've got glass in my foot." And I said, "Oh my gosh, I was, obviously we were both going."
She never misses a chance to embarrass me.
So I said, "Well, let me take a look at the bottom of your foot." And he says, and I saw something. It was kind of dark, I said, "Oh yeah, I see it here. I see it. It's in your foot." And he said, "Oh wow!" He gave me one of these
owls. It felt like it was cutting into my foot.
It was a sesame seed.
It wasn't a sesame seed. It was some sort of seed.
It was either a sesame seed or it was a flax seed.
Okay.
It was an itty bitty little seed.
Unlike the Princess and the Pea.
And I said, "Oh my God,
I
it's a seed."
Tiniest little things.
So the thing he rags me about, and I saw it in the kitchen here not 2 minutes ago, I cannot close drawers.
No, she's got some sort of mental block against closing any kind of drawer.
Cabinet
or
drawer.
cabinet door or anything. So I come by every few minutes and I close up everything. You know the other thing about this one? It can be 12 degrees outside and she's got to have the windows open and the fans going.
Yeah.
And like last night, I hardly slept at all. I didn't. Because I was so damn cold all night long. My feet got warm, or warmer, about an hour before I got up, just before 4 o'clock.
It's pitiful. It's just pitiful.
And I pull the covers up over me, but it's like a wind tunnel.
Well, I have the overhead fan going, and I have a window going. That's all there is to it. I got to have cool air. Some people sleep in these very warm rooms. I just can't take it. I can't take it.
I feel like Walt Disney. I'm frozen,
So, here's the thing about the drawers and the closets, not closing them all the way. We have neighbors down below us, and many neighbors ago, this woman lived there for about 7 months, and she was absolutely nuts. The woman was certifiable. I could not close a drawer or a cabinet, and she was at the door. "What are you doing up there? What are you doing up there? You're making so much noise." Or if I dropped a fork in the kitchen, "Doc, what are you doing up there?" So she has me so paranoid all these years later that I cannot, and we're not slammers, it's not like we would slam drawers. She had me so paranoid. What?
Nothing.
What'd you say?
I didn't say.
What'd you say?
No, I didn't say anything.
So that's the drawer thing. Anyway, I'm looking through here.
Yeah. And now we have the perfect downstairs neighbor because she doesn't live there. She's got another house out at a place halfway the coast, and she spends 95% of her time there.
They come in like once every couple of weeks, I guess, check the mail and make sure.
I think just to take the dogs out for whatever the dogs do. And
oh boy. Well, is there anything else? This is really kind of I don't know.
Kind of a nothing thing,
Okay, I'll be honest with you, and I will tell you, and we don't get political, but this last week has been absolutely brutal with the impeachment.
It doesn't matter which side you're on.
No, it doesn't.
It's been a brutal week.
It has, and I mean, that's honest, and we don't like to talk politics, but it has been a very, very disturbing thing in this home.
We're thinking about moving to a country where they don't have politics.
Anyway, I just thought should I cut that out?
Oh, no, I'm sure. People who are Democrat and Republican both had their share of angst this week, and everybody can relate to it.
It was just a big deal here in this country, and I was terribly affected by it. And I think
politics is not necessarily a good thing.
No, I think that was part of the eating wrong part of the week.
Oh, well, it all
and the drinking wrong part of the week.
Wrong.
Oh gosh. So anyway, I just thought I'd fess up on that one. It's been
what
tough.
It is about? We get stressed.
Yeah.
We get depressed, or you get cabin fever from the cold.
Oh, we got cabin fever.
And dark, and of course now the sun is shining. It's beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
But that's looking out the window.
Yeah.
That's going to change in about 2 minutes. But anyway, You say, let's go out to lunch. That'll pick up our spirits. And you go out to lunch, and the luncheon check comes, and it's $50 or $60. And you say, why the hell?
You know, so we do
that?
this. We drive around and say, do we really want to go over there? No, not so much. Do we really want to spend $50 on lunch? No, I don't think so.
So from now on, when we want to go to lunch and think we want to go to lunch, we're going to call you, and you're going to tell us, don't do it.
Well, we always end up coming home and having our own lunch.
We don't always end up. I wish we had this week.
Yeah. So anyway, that's that. All right. Anything else, my love?
No,
Other than just the
enjoying
life,
some good wine and each other's company.
We're watching some good movies still and good series.
Yeah.
So that's what we're keeping and so we're doing a little bit of reading, not as much as I'd like.
No. As a matter of fact, we were watching a crime series yesterday, I guess. And one of the things that was happening is the lead character was sitting there reading to his invalid father, and he was reading classics, you know, like Treasure Island and books like that.
Neat.
And it was so good to hear somebody read that.
Yeah.
It makes you want to get back into reading really good literature.
You know, though I can't do audiobooks, and if he was to try to read to me, it would be the same thing. I've tried audiobooks in the past, and I plug it in, turn it on, and they could say one word in they're talking, one word, like doing, and I'm out there in space thinking about something totally unrelated, and then all of a sudden I come back and like 2 chapters have gone by and I haven't heard any of it.
And part of the problem with audiobooks is they don't have subtitles.
Oh, well, no, but you wouldn't need subtitles.
Of course I do. I'm deaf as a stone.
All right, everybody, that's enough.
Okay.
That's enough.
It was nice seeing you again.
It was very good seeing you. It has been a while. And we're like I said, we're trying to get back on a schedule now. Things are kind of settling down around here, and life will go on.
Do you
we will
realize
go on.
that we're 140 years old between us?
Well, thanks. Actually, you know, I have a brother who is turning 70 this week, and his wife and I, you know, we talk, and she says, I can't, you know, and I said, I know, I can't wrap my brain around it that my brother would be 70 years old. It's just hard to compute. And it's every day just kind of, you know, is gone, and you need to embrace every day.
That's it.
You know, you just have to. So, all right, everybody.
So take care of yourselves.
Yeah. Thanks a lot for watching.
Do something fun. Stay warm.
Well, unless they live in Bomb Desert or something. That's where did you find today we were going to move? Clarkston.
Clarkdale, Arizona.
Clarkdale, Arizona. 4,000. No.
They have no crime. None.
Zip.
So.
Yeah. All right, bye.
They have no people. Maybe that's why.
Well, there's a population 40. What'd you tell me?
4,000. The average age was over 61 years old.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. We'll see you later. Take care.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.